In this module, we are going to see the last few properties of the triangle. Here, some of the lengths of the sides of a triangle we are going to see about. Suppose we take a triangle and two lengths are smaller and one length is longer, then the sum of the two smaller sides of the triangle will be greater than the largest side. If you take a triangle, if two sides are smaller, if we add those two lengths, the sum of those two lengths will be greater than the largest side. Now we will see some sums from exercise 11.4. The first sum you can see, is it possible to have a triangle with the following sides? Here we have to check whether the lengths of two smaller sides are greater than the length of the third side. So we will see the smaller sides. So you can take the third subdivision. You can see third subdivision here. The lengths given are 10.2 centimeter, 5.8 centimeter and 4.5 centimeter. So the smaller sides are 5.8 centimeter and 4.5 centimeter. So we will find the length, sum of those two. Sum of smaller lengths will be 5.8 plus 4.5 centimeter, which is 10.3 centimeter. This is the sum. Then the other side, the third side, which is the bigger side, is 10.2 centimeter. So we will compare these two sides. This should be greater than the bigger side. Here 10.3 centimeter is greater than 10.2 centimeter. If it is greater than the triangle is possible. So therefore we can say it is possible to have a triangle with these three sides. Now you can see the second sum. If the lengths of two sides of a triangle are 7 centimeter and 10 centimeter, then what can be the length of the third side? Two sides are given, 7 centimeter and 10 centimeter. We have to see what is the third side. We are not given whether it is the smaller side or the larger side. We are not mentioned. It is not mentioned. So we have to find out the third side. Now we can say first we can have two possibilities. We can take up this as two possibilities. In the first one, if 10 centimeter is the biggest side, if 10 centimeter is the biggest side, then what will be the possibility? Then 7 centimeter plus another smaller side will be greater than 10 centimeter. It should be greater than 10 centimeter because this will be a smaller side. Therefore, the third side should be greater than 3 centimeter. Why? If we put 3 centimeter here, then only we get 10 centimeter. So, it can start from 3 onwards. It should be 4 centimeter or 5 centimeter or 6 centimeter. Then only the sum will be greater than 10 centimeter. So, the possibility is the third side to be greater than 3 centimeters. Now, another possibility we can take, if 10 centimeter is another smaller side. One smaller side is 7 centimeter. If we take 10 centimeter to be also another smaller side, then 7 centimeter plus 10 centimeter will be greater than the third side. Because these two are smaller sides, sum should be greater than third side. So 7 plus 10 is 17 centimeter. In that case, it shows that the third side should be lesser than 17 centimeter. 17 centimeter is greater than third side means third side should be lesser than 17 centimeter. So from this we can imply that the third side should be greater than 3 centimeter and less than 17 centimeter. So this is what we finally come to the conclusion. Now you can see the third sum. Let me read the sum for you. We know that in a triangle, the sum of lengths of any two sides is greater than the length of the third side. Is the sum of any angles of a triangle also greater than the third angle? If no, draw a rough sketch to show such a case. They are saying, can this property be implied for angles also? We saw that two sides, sum of two sides should be greater than the third side. And they are asking if sum of two angles also will be greater than the third angle. We will see one example. This is not possible. The first we should tell is it is not possible. Why? Let me show you an example. First, we will draw one triangle. In such a case, it should be, let me draw a line. Suppose I am drawing a line of 3 centimeter length. Okay, suppose this is a line. It's not 3 centimeter for me. Suppose you can draw. Maybe we will draw a 3 centimeter line and then we will draw a 90-degree angle at the other end. Suppose this is AB. And at B, I am going to draw 90 degrees. Suppose we draw 90 degrees here. 90 degree line I am going to draw. And I am going to take another angle, 45 degrees. We can take another angle. At A, we will take an angle 45 degrees. Between 40 and 50, we are going to take 45 degrees angle. If we take that angle, then what will be the implication? We will draw this line and extend it so that it will cut the earlier line. Now, this is 90 degrees, this is 45 degrees. And if one is 45 degrees, if we measure this length, it will be 3 centimeters. This will also be 3 centimeters. If we can measure and see, this will also be 3 centimeters. In that case, it is an isosceles triangle. So naturally, even when we add the angles and see, this angle also will be 45 degrees. As we know, earlier we have seen, in any isosceles triangle, the sides opposite to the equal angles will be equal. Therefore, this will be 45 degrees, this will also be 45 degrees, and this we have taken to be 90 degrees. In this case, what is the sum of the two smaller angles? The sum of the two smaller angles is 45 degrees plus 45 degrees. What is it? It is 90 degrees. When we add 45 degrees and 45 degrees, we get 90 degrees. But 90 degrees and the other third angle also is 90 degrees. In this case, this sum is not greater than the third angle. It is equal. So we have proved that it is not true. This property will not hold good for angles. It is only for sides of a triangle. It is not for angles of a triangle. Okay. So, lastly, I would just like to tell you one more property is there in triangles. It is a Pythagoras property. It was introduced and found out by a mathematician called Pythagoras, and it is very basic in all right-angled triangles. So, I would just like to teach you that one, and the other sums based on that are not included for you in this class. So, you need to just know what that property is. That is enough for you. If we take a right-angled triangle ABC, right-angled at C, and I have named the sides opposite to each vertex to be side A, side B and side C. Okay, in triangle ABC, we have taken this as side A, this as side B, and this as side C. The side opposite to the right angle is called hypotenuse. It is called the hypotenuse. In the Pythagoras property, it states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. The square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides, which that is, in other words, a square plus b square, sum of the other two sides, will be equal to the sum of the square of the hypotenuse. So that is c square. A square plus b square is equal to c square. This is the basic Pythagoras property. So in 11th lesson, triangles and its properties, this much is enough for you. You can learn more in the next class. Thank you, students.